Hello everyone, welcome back to some more City Skylines 2. We're continuing today. Of course, we have expanded the city a bit as to what I was going for before. We have that three-way double-sided road here going downhill. That is quite a downhill, by the way. I didn't quite see this. But thankfully, I gave the bus the level ground, at least. We've done a lot with buses last time, so yeah, let's try and keep this going maybe today. Not really. I'm not gonna do a bus lane again, at least until I have this place set in motion a bit more. That may take a while. But yeah, the bus lines are now actually running. For real. How much are they giving us? Not much, probably. 10 passengers in 13 stops. Line usage 3%. If I look at the second line, bus line 2, 4 passengers, 17 stops, 1% line usage. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, whoa. Okay, I had that coming apparently. So we stopped just before hitting the next milestone last time. We're now a tiny town. So yeah, we have moved on into town mode. We're not into city mode yet. This comes here, a small city. Still needs a bit of XP, that. But okay, so now our loan limit is 400,000 plus. And so it's mixed housing as well now. Okay. We've got ourselves some mixed housing. That is a whole lot more. Okay, no, it just... I see. I don't need both. Even if I like the fact that they've added both now. That's nice. Anyway. So yeah, we have mixed housing now. Cool. Not going to really use it yet. What is this? Why is this? No, it's just because it's the building that does that. Yeah, okay. Of course, this has a bunch of people in. Like, bunch of people. Of course, now also is when we have office space that are available to us. Now the big thing is, I gave myself a space for offices right here. This whole bit here is going to be for offices. So of course the thing is, for offices, you're gonna need better schooling. Now the good thing is, I can do that if I want with the university in here. And even going to the technical or medical university as well. You know, I could do that. Or I could settle for something else. Let's see what we could have. We could have air travel. Not really sure about that. Server farm. Interesting, but not interesting. Way too early. Large emergency shelter could be nice, because this is small. Way too small, still. Like, it can take half of our population. And our population is very clumped up. Speaking of clumped up, I'm going to have to check for all the things after that I just thought about. But one second. One thing after another. We could get a geothermal power plant, actually. Or a hydroelectric power plant, but that one I don't really know how that's going to work. Or a solar power plant. I could just get that right now. I'm not going to do that. Geothermal. Let's see. How much does that cost, to be honest? 750,000. That's a cost right there. It can produce up to 150. Wow, okay. That is insanely good. There's still some ground and air pollution, though. As well as a ton of noise pollution in there. Now, does it also need... Yes, it needs groundwater. So that was not as good as it could be, really. This also costs still a very high amount. I have 2 left, which I am going to use for university. Now, university costs also a lot of money, though. So, yeah. 1,500. I don't even have college. It's true. Like, this isn't a college, you know? I could upgrade, finish this a bit more, you know, put it farther. My god, that parking is massive. Seriously, 321 parked cars. And I mean, it's producing money, 2 every time, you know. It's not bad. Now, our money is down. Slightly, I will say. Minus 100,000. Could be a whole lot worse, to be honest. But look at our service upkeep. Yeah. Tile upkeep is also something. 100,000 isn't cheap. But our taxes are quite good at 450,000. Remember, I took that down by 1%, so that they're happier. We have fees and transportation. Makes sense. But 25 grand? Really? We got a bunch in the garbage management. Look at that. A very small bit here. Water gives us a bit as well. This probably, yeah, export 23,000. That's a thing. But now I could up the service fee, so that would make me a little bit more money, you could see. But of course, that would also decrease happiness. Probably. Now, I don't think I need 100% on the budget of the roads, but I'm going to keep it for now. I'm not in need of money yet. Really? Not that much, so yeah. We are at a 20-ton deficit in coal, and we're not producing or importing any. Now, when it comes to production here, we're producing quite a bit. And we have a good surplus. That's an interesting screen that I didn't look at before. Look at our minerals. We're producing 12 tons a month, and we are getting out 12 tons. Quite nice. Wow, we are in need of food, though. Look at that. 48.5 tons needed in the deficit. Same for convenience food. Wow, we are in massive need of that. So we are importing probably quite a bit, is what that means, I will say. Now, it's not that important. Let us keep going with the road then. Yeah, I remembered that this guy now is a one side. How about we do this? This does fit at 90 degrees. Thankfully. Right here would be the cut way, the cut point. That's not 90. That is 90. Alright. Now remember, this is going uphill slightly. From this point onwards, the end is going uphill. So that is an quote-unquote issue. It's not a massive issue, but it is something. Alright. 180 degrees. Oh, they've added more. Look at that. They've added a lot more roundabouts now. That's new. That has definitely been added in the last update. That's interesting. It's not that interesting, but it is interesting nonetheless. I'm gonna just make this. That small one, and of course everyone that side. No other way to go out of this side than to go out there. Do I then add this? Or maybe even this? I don't want to add the big one. I'm going to add the medium one. There we go. I'm not putting anything in these. But there you go. We've added a lot more space now. And normally, that doesn't fit. Yeah, see? So the good thing is, we can just keep it like in the middle. Like here. Now the wings is the library and expansion wing, so that doesn't take a lot of space as well, so that's nice. And I don't need anything other than this right now to be put in, so yeah, there you go. Gonna put in a very small bit of mixed housing, as well as some medium density row, right? Let's just put that on that side. Alongside some low density like that. And the rest will be medium density housing. As well as maybe some low. I don't think that low is really necessary. But I'll just put in a row of low. You can see that I still have so much more space available to me still. Like, yeah, they're not even all here yet. So, yeah. I could put in those radio masts. Actually, here it is a nice space for it. Oh, it requires a road. Never mind. I mean, that's kind of stupid. Let's be honest. It generates a bit of noise pollution too. I'm not going to create that now. I have gone down in money quite a bit now with the addition of this. Yeah, my deficit now is minus 300,000. Because of one thing added. Which, of course, has a massive upkeep of 100,000. So, yeah. Makes sense. As well as my revenue dropping considerably. Which means that my taxes have to go up. Those aren't that happy. Those are kind of unhappy here. This is neutral. Interesting. If I look here, that is happy. Definitely. Nice. This is happy too. Doesn't feel safe going out at night? Yeah, probably not here. I don't know, it says it's covered. Eh. How about you then? But it looks fine. Yeah, same for that. It says that it's covered. Not there, apparently. But the car is going through right now. So it should feel fine. You know what? I'm going to add a second. Now, adding it on here makes no sense because you're going to just go in around in circle. So, no. Now, if you're going to go out, I guess I'm doing this. And, big thing, I'm doing this. A bigger one, actually. Yeah, there you go. Something like this, so that if you want to go back, you can. In a little bit of a faster way. That's nice. I like seeing this. So many open jobs, so few workers. Yeah, it's kind of true. Oh, hey, look at that. That is not good. Also, that is not good. Come on, don't overlap. What is that? Okay, there you go. This means that this street needs to be regulated a bit more. How about we upgrade it to a 3? Because it's not a 3 right now. No, other side. That would destroy everything now if I do this. Now that's a symmetrical one apparently. Now this would be the same size. I much prefer destroying the smaller ones. What is inside of here? That says overlapping. I think it's overlapping because of this guy. Oh, because of that. Okay, I see. Whoa, okay. Well, not great, that. Let me move this. Redo. Balls. Well, it's a little bit better, I guess, but not great. Oh, it's the parking. Right, it's this guy. Let me relocate it slightly back. So that I can do this then, instead. How about we add a tree? There we go. And so now, this should be a little bit cleaner. I have destroyed so much small housing that it is now in a bad way, it looks like. My small housing everywhere. Need some everywhere. How about I add some here? Around the children. Not great for them, but hey. They'll make do with what they got. Pop musician mansion. Okay, we've got a second thing. Cool. 2 well-being for 500 meters. Wow. Right in there. That works. It's still not in a good space here. I mean, it's seriously because of this road, isn't it? It is definitely just because of this road. So how about we change it? Now, I don't think that that's going to work, but if I change it like this, this should work. Oh, not that side. Come on. Like this. Look at all the taxis. Jesus. So my guess is that this was only available to taxis, and that's why we had a massive ton of them. Okay. And I'm just moving the problem, ain't I?
Masterful counterpart. You're listening to Second Moon Radio, the station of
Motorcycle parking lot. That's new.
Don't.
Canopy covered car parking lot. Look at all those. Long parking lot. Wide. They're new. Modest parking lot.
But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today
Tiny.
by
Very tiny.
Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards.
I'm gonna do this.
For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect.
I don't know why there are that many.
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priority.
Look at the demand. It's insane.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources
Hello.
tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means.
To
It means we're
destroy.
not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're selling.
You definitely know that I'm going to remake all of this, by the way.
You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Look at the main avenue.
That we're
I have
enjoying
not
a
seen that. My
positive
bad.
trade balance, and the economy is booming. More after this.
A-line divided? Huh? Everyone? Anyone? It's either that or I go for a 6-lane. Just look already with a 6-lane how well that does. I did not think that I would need to go for a 6-lane that quickly. I'm gonna be honest. What is the overlapping thing? I have no clue. I have no clue what is overlapping. Well, still, let me add that. Just not there, that's this. Oh, fuck. Not there, that's this. Like that. Alright, cool. Kind of. Not really. Look at that. That congestion here sucks so much. But again, why doesn't it work? Is it because of this thing? Is it because of the roundabout that this doesn't work? Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna destroy it. Yes, that was the reason, apparently. Look at that! The arrival on the city. Look at that. I'm putting it off to the side. Like that. Getting out is fine. Looks fine, at least. Okay, let me put back some roundabouts. I'm gonna go for a medium one. Not too big would be nice, you know. Okay, that's apparently too big. Or it's because of this thing being on. Get out. Get out of the way, you boss. Is that not a reason? Apparently not. Okay, never mind. That's fine then. I guess it's just going to be an intersection with that. Well, that works better immediately. That is still taking quite a while to get out. But it looks a little bit better, maybe. I don't know, it's just that there's a lot of people coming in. A magnificently long stream of people. Damn. More congestion over there. It's the same reason, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's the exact same reason. So that means that small roads really don't cut it very quickly. I'm gonna do it like this then. Right? I'm doing this, and I'm doing this. Because I don't see people entering. I see people exiting it quite a bit. But I don't see people entering. Now, what that kind of means to me is this, but doesn't want to take it in. If I destroy it, of course it will, but I'm not sure about me destroying that. That one definitely, though. That one serves a very little purpose in my mind here. Crescent Street here is not actually 6 lane. I could put it, this part, like that. And then it's going to the industrial zone, which is different, because it's all about the residential area here that is in a bad spot. The rest after that is fine. My god, it needs a lot of residential. Low residential. My money is still going down, of course, but not that bad, actually, this time now. Taxes have gone up massively. Commercial tax is insane. 11%? Getting it up by 1 means that now we're only 27,000 off. It's not bad. And of course, with the money going up and up and up, things are going to be better and better and better. Get some more, I guess. Y'all need it, apparently. And so here, those are all of those. That's fine. That's what I wanted from that. Offices, there are a couple. If I look, employees, well-educated, educated and highly educated are actually pretty used. Highly educated are pretty much full. Well-educated, 4 out of 8. Yeah, okay. We need a bit more of well-educated people. But other than that, it's not too bad. Like, actually, I was expecting a lot worse. This produces telecom. Nice. Those are more hearse. Like, okay, guys. Seriously? Stop dying. There are way too many of you dying. Alright, here's a med clinic. There. Don't die. That was a small one, actually. Oh, it's nice that they've added an extra step, actually. Now that I know that, I'm definitely using that early on. I didn't know. That's why. Okay. This is nice because they also have some places for your car inside. Average wealth is poor, but that's fine. I haven't put in any... Yeah, I haven't. So how about we do that? Because they would probably like some in here. Well, me on 49. We're 72,000 down still. It's not too bad, but... Okay, congestion has definitely decreased. We're definitely in a better way than what we were before. Like, we destroyed a lot of stuff, but we rebuilt quite nicely immediately. So, it's not too bad. It's just that this just doesn't want to happen. $58 out of 60, that makes sense. Now, is this one used? This one is well used. 52 out of 135. Of course, it's not that one. 247 out of 321. This is quite large. This one is quite large. Now, is this an electric hatchback? No, it's not. This one is electric, though. Isn't it? I don't know. I don't know, but it doesn't say if they're electric or not. But they're in front of an electric fucking thing. I hope they are electric, else it's a fucking fee. Right there. 100% a fee. How's public transport going? 71 passengers on bus line 2. It's not too bad. Think about the amount of money that gives me, actually. That's not bad. Oh, we're not exporting anymore, by the way. I can see that. We're not exporting electricity anymore. Are we actually low on electricity? We are. Our production is too low, so we are importing 6.38 megawatts. Now, we can normally increase that, no? No, we can't. Okay, so we have to make another plant. And with the money we have, it's not easy. It's just this, isn't it? There we go. So we now have to link it with the power line. From the back would be nice, actually. I guess. There we go. So now it's on it, and we're going to be producing more electricity again, which means we are exporting. But we're losing money again quite fast, and we have to be careful. Again, we are at a massive need of low density residential. Like, it just wants to give me this, and that's it. That's all it wants to give me. Like, okay, I'm gonna try and build some more. But I don't have a lot of space left for this road, for this bit here. Of course, I still have more space, but not really here, which means I'm gonna have to move somewhere else now from building. I mean, I can still also use this, I guess. This bit right here. My god, it's droll, though. Those are all droll. Okay, Sycamore Street. What are we putting it on now? Because this isn't this... isn't this Quirky Street? Wait, DD. No, isn't that Quirky Street? Where's Quirky Street gone? Crescent Street. This isn't the name of it anymore. This was Quirky Street. This was always Quirky Street. Quirky Boulevard now, even. Quirky Ave. There we go. Everyone onto Quirky Avenue, which goes in and loops. Zia Street, Quirky Avenue, Pacific Street, Ash Boulevard is nice. Sunnyside Street. Samir Street. There we go. If you wanted a name, now you've got one. You're gonna be Diana Street. There we go. Pacific Street is going to be Nautilus Street. Because Pacific. Actually, it's not in the Pacific, is it? It's in the Atlantic. No, it's in the Pacific. Yeah. The Nautilus statue is in the Pacific. So that works, kind of. Acel Street goes all the way over here and even further. That's the street, baby. It loops. It does all of this thing right there. It doesn't loop, but I could finish the loop, actually. Moore Street. Nah. You're not Moore Street. You are Maokai Boulevard. Not one of the champions I play a lot, but he's there. He exists. Florence Street. Now, I could keep that name, because that's the name of my mother. But I'm not going to. I'm going to use Fiora Street. There we go. Silver Bridge? Nah, you're not. You are Lucian Bridge. Because you're the first bridge that I've built. I.e. the first character I mained in League. Which is Lucian. I'm not joking, it is Lucian. It's my first main. Caravans? Why? Why are you caravanning? Whatever.